Okay, after you create the parts for the wall, you need to go to the properties of the view when nothing is selected, and you see there is an option for parts visibility, and change that to show parts. As soon as you do that, it's gonna show that part. If you go back to show original, it's not gonna show parts. Okay, so this is important. You can also go show both, but it's going to be a bit confusing. I prefer to go with show parts. Okay, it's important to do so. If you do so, now your facade looks more like what we were trying to get. Okay, a couple more things. Here on the plan, we didn't do this part, but you can do it on your own. Do you see that we have the shear walls here and some bearing walls? So if you take a look, this says SW1 and this says 139V typical bearing wall. If you remember, we already had SW1 here for the shear wall, and it's also 139V CLT. So the same wall that we created for the shear wall, you can use it for all the walls here. And overall we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 walls here. All are the same type. They are cross-laminated timber with a thickness of 139. So you can use the same thing here, and make sure for these walls they go all the way from the foundation all the way to the roof. Okay, you can do this part on your own. And one last thing that I want to show you is here I want to hide this element, and I want to select all the columns and the wood panel on the top. So checking on columns and the roofs. Okay. Oh, again, checking on show the roofs and the columns. Okay, and I want to isolate the element. Okay, and we have 28 columns here. Yeah, that's correct. Just want to see how it looks. The columns do not need to go above the floor panel, so I want to select all of them and attach top base to this. Is attached to non-structural. That's okay because that's also structural. Okay, right? So we need this to look like this. When you take care of the shear walls later, you should also do the same. Actually, let me show you how. So select the whole thing here, filter, check now roofs and the walls. Okay, I want to isolate element, and maybe I can hide this, hide this, hide this. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. You can select all instances in entire project. It's gonna select 4 shear walls, and I want the attached top base to this floor element. Let me do it again. So select all instances, entire project. I want to select this as well, and I want to say isolate element again, right? So if I select these 4 walls, attach top base to this one. Okay, now it works perfectly. So all the columns and all the shear walls, also the ones that you create here at the middle for the elevator and the stairs for the circulation, you need to also attach all of them to this element at the top.